These guys having a bad day. Oh, look at all of this traffic. As far as the eye can see. Welcome to Orlando. I'm pretty sure that this is the reason why we've all been driving super slow. It's because there's an accident all the way on the other side of the highway. So you got that one, got this truck that's just driving on the grass and looking to cut people off because we don't want to start another accident, or maybe it's in that guy's best interest to actually do that. And we've got this accident all the way on the other side of the highway. Good going. Well, we're stuck in traffic again. Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. What I was trying to do today is head over to Hollywood Studios after work, because I know that it's not a very busy day at Disney. It's one of those weird off weekends before anything major is happening. Star Wars weekend starts next Friday, so what I wanted to do today was just try to snoop around the park, see what they had out in advance of Star Wars weekends coming. But what I wanted to try to show you guys now, instead of sitting in traffic, was there's an event. I mean, we always talk about rides and these different attractions at the parks, but I'm sure that there's a set of folks that really love seeing characters at the parks. And that's something that we did for the first couple of years that we had passes. We became kind of character hunters. And it's the term character hunter out there for folks that want to meet like all the different characters at the park. There's common characters, and then you'll find that there's rare characters. So like when we went to California, one of the goals was to be able to meet Oswald, which we did. We wanted to see Roger Rabbit. Unfortunately, we missed him. And at Disney World parks in Orlando, there's a set of characters that don't come out all that often. However, there's one event every day at Disney's Hollywood Studios that's well worth trying to check out, that most folks don't know about. And the only reason why we found out about it a couple of years ago was through a site or a gentleman named Kenny the Pirate. And you can Google Kenny the Pirate to find his site. I don't really know his site off the top of my head. And I have no affiliation with Kenny the Pirate. I've never met him in person, but his site is very valuable. I believe that he has an app that you could use for the Android and possibly iOS devices as well. I'm not sure. But long and short is Kenny the Pirate is a character hunter. And he's like the character hunter. He has times, schedules down for like virtually every character that you'd want to meet in the Walt Disney World parks. And one of the things that he opened our eyes to a couple of years ago, which we want to try to do today, is called Character Palooza. And unfortunately, Character Palooza is actually starting right now while we're sitting in traffic, or just moving barely. So we're still a good like 10 minutes out. We're going to miss Character Palooza. But we've done it before, and what it is at Hollywood Studios is that at a certain time, it's not advertised. So if you ask any of the folks that are working at Hollywood Studios, do you know anything about Character Palooza? They're all going to look at you and say, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's the whole deal for them. It's kind of like an unadvertised, really uber cool event where at the designated time on a daily basis, which Kenny has listed on his site, the characters will all come out en masse. And it used to be in the streets of New York. My understanding is now it's over by Tower of Terror, by the exit for that attraction. But the characters all come out, and it's like, I don't know if it's like 8 different characters or 10 different characters at one time. And a lot of times there's rare characters in the mix. And they'll come out, and folks don't generally form lines, kind of people swarm around them a little bit. There's no photo pass opportunities for those characters, but there are the abilities that like their handlers would take your camera and take a picture with you with the characters and stuff like that. Sometimes they may sign autographs and other times they may not, but we've seen rare characters in the mix and we see other common characters, but they're all just like, they come out in waves. Like one, I think there's 2 waves for each type of thing, and it's usually sometime around like 4:30 during the day, during weekdays. For a while they weren't doing it on weekends, but I think they may be doing it on weekends again, just a little bit later in the day. So it's a really fun event to check out if you're going to Hollywood Studios. It's unadvertised. Like I said, if you ask Disney employees about it, they will look at you like you have two heads and say that they don't know anything about it. And it's definitely worth trying to hit one time. Here we are, Hollywood Studios. So of course, not only did we miss Character Palooza, but we parked about as far away as you could possibly get in the parking lot, because they got us parking in like a lot behind the bushes over there. I don't know if you're familiar with the park, but that's enough of my complaining, I guess. I'm at Disney. So with a week to go before Star Wars weekends, there's no theming out here yet, so no posters or anything, not even a big banner there. And in another week, people will be lined up here and sleeping out overnight for autographs. So the first thing you notice when you come in here, the hat's completely gone, but there's a stage up there now for Star Wars weekends next week. So everybody that likes the Chinese theater look, it's going to be blocked by this stage till the end of Star Wars weekends. So even though it's a half an hour later beyond the time that Character Palooza happens, this is the area where it does happen, which is outside of the gift shop for Tower of Terror. So you see the tower over there, you leave here. When you exit the ride, those gates would open and all of the characters are in there. So you can see the stage is up. There's all kinds of cast members out here, like guarding the stage, so I don't know what they're planning on doing. Maybe they're going to do like a dry run? But this is the way it looks for Star Wars weekends this year. You can see right through back to the Chinese theater, and I don't know if they'll put a banner up there or not, probably not, but maybe that wire's just there for support, and you got nice like Death Star theming on the back. So we were curious whether they were going to sell the Han Solo popcorn buckets early for Star Wars weekends. They're not, but they do have plenty of those Cinderella buckets left. One question we get asked more often than not is whether Baymax is still meeting guests. We're at the animation building. As you walk in, you can see the Incredibles are here. And let's see who's down here. Oh, Baymax's set is there. I don't see him though. And Fantasia Mickey Mouse is over there. I like that the photographer's trying to find out if they're coming out of the doors yet or not. Keeps trying to sneak a peek. That's hilarious. And there they are! It's Hero and Baymax! So the answer to the question is, yes, they are still here. Baymax is running away. He wants to greet everybody at the end of the line. There you go. That girl looks like she's infatuated with them. Scared of Baymax a little bit, maybe. Baymax is the best character meet that you're going to find in any of the Disney parks, by the way. That outfit is amazing. Here's the old American Idol building. Currently preparing for new production. Wah, wah, wah. So it's interesting, they're still doing the sneak peek of the Cinderella movie, but I'm not sure that movie's even in theaters anymore. I think it's kind of on its way out. We're gonna go on Star Tours. It's interesting, this tree's getting so big it's kind of blocking the AT-AT in the view in the foreground. So the wait for this ride today, non-fast pass, is 10 minutes. Next weekend, probably about 45 minutes or so. It's a Star Wars weekends. I love this AT-AT. The queue is completely empty. Look at this. R2, where's BB-8? No. It's a frep. Do you think J.J. Abrams put that guy in the new movie? We're waiting for Star Tours. Yay! That's the cast member entrance. But this is not. But that is. Anyhow, Star Tours. Alright, let's take a spin around Tatooine Traders and see what they got now. Whoa, whoa! Check out this little kid shirt. This is really cool. Look at the pew pew. These shirts were left over from last year, Star Wars weekends. We had Yoda, he looks really weird. So they have these Star Wars Polo shirts that we saw in Disneyland. $42. I think they might have been $45 in Disneyland. But they have those. Let's see what these are. Well, that's pretty cool. Same graphic that we saw in the other shirt. No patches though. And this is the one that says the dark side never sleeps. They have this camp shirt. We almost got this when we were in California, but held off. All the different ships. And this shirt is $54. This shirt kills me because it's class of 77. Boba Fett's not in the first movie, so he's not in 77. And the Emperor's not in there either, but whatevs. This is the shirt Mary bought. She got that at MegaCon though. Check out R5D4. And he's hard. I don't know, does he make noise? Nope. He's just plush. Boba Fett shirts. Here's that Star Wars hat again. Cool, old school logo. 77. Here's a Vader shirt, Tall, Dark, and Evil. I feel like they do these things like half-ass, like not a lot of effort put into the drawing or the font on these things. And for those curious, they do have the magic bands left still, the Star Trooper ones and the Luke Skywalker. So in case you were wondering, for May the 4th, they still have plenty of May the 4th shirts and May the 5th shirts and dozens of the pins left. They have a lot, and a lot of these Ewoks. So everything from May the 4th that people were rushing for, they've got a ton of. And there's more in the back. That's what they said. So they said not a big push this year for them. Walk back through the streets of New York, it's pretty dead. They do have a new Star Wars photo op area over here, so all different types of Star Wars photos that you could do. Looks like Guardians of the Galaxy and Raiders too. So Marvel and Star Wars. And so the carriage from Cinderella, the movie, is still out here too for photo ops, and the line is longer for this than most of the other things we've seen so far today. So we come up over and around here by the theater. Frozen's still going on over here. I thought this is where Star Wars Weekend stuff is going to happen next week, so I'm not sure what happens with Frozen, but no signs at all. Really, aside from the stage in the front of the park, there's not a sign about Star Wars Weekends at all over here. Hey, it's Phineas and Ferb. Their show is ending soon. Hey, so the Star Wars meal started already here, and this is the dinner meal at Hollywood and Vine. You can check out Ideology of Madness's YouTube page because they did the dinner on Monday, May the 4th, and they've got a full review with all kinds of video with the characters and stuff. It's really cool. I stopped at one of the other gift stores right on the way towards the exit of the park. They've got these nifty coffee cups, but check out this talking Yoda. We gotta see if we can put him down and get him to work for you. Say, push his button. That's pretty cool. He's 30 bucks. Hey, by the way, if you remember back a few videos ago, probably a couple months ago, we went to Disney Outlets. This was in the Disney Outlet, half price. And like I told you, Star Wars Weekends comes. It's back on the shelves, full price, 30 bucks. Or you go to Disney Outlet, $15. And so the store across the way from the other store, the one that normally has like all of the kitchenware stuff in it, they've got these cool glasses here. That's pretty awesome. Red for Darth Guthi, Emperor. Check this out. You can make ice sabers, like ice pops, lightsaber ice pops. Check out that big Darth Goofy. Well, that's pretty cool. We're in Villains in Vogue. So they got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Tons more of these pins, just in case you're thinking they must have been fibbing in the other store. There's a lot, and there's a ton more of the shirts too. Darth Goofy is awesome. So I stopped at Fairfax Fair. I got something to eat that's probably guaranteed to give me a heart attack. It's a hot dog with mac and cheese, and it looks like bacon bits on top of it. So that's the way they serve it. Hot dog and mac and cheese. So back at the stage, just in case you guys are wondering, there's a couple of tents backstage that I'm sure they'll use for like hanging out and coming out before the show and everything, where people will get ready and dressed, or at least just ready and prepped. Here's a better look at the tents backstage. So everything will be blocked off here with the bushes. So like the spots that we had last year around the hat where the cars parked, I'm not sure where they'll have them this year. I'm guessing that they'll probably pull back here and park, and they'll probably all have it roped off so that people can get in and out. We got a little terror thing happening. Oh no, someone left his phone off the hook. And that elevator is out of order. Check out that prop. That's pretty awesome. There's a really awesome cast member. I love when people get into their jobs, and this guy is totally into it, telling a whole story about Terror before people go up. Terror was awesome as always, except there was an angry old man who was sitting next to me who didn't want to be on the ride. So I can't wait to see how his picture came out because he was super angry. We're going in to see Fantasmic because I haven't seen it in a couple of years. And check out all of these people. Holy macaroni. So Disney has a new thing here where you can order food for Fantasmic to your seat. They're testing this out. You place your order, you order it, and they find you using Bluetooth and your Magic Band. They'll deliver it right to your seat. The app also offers the ability to order ahead of time for backstage dining. I think it's backlot dining. Backstage backlot dining over by Star Tours. Hey, so I ordered a pretzel and a Coke. It literally came within 2 minutes of ordering. 2 minutes! And it was here at my seat. That's incredible. We got a bit of a wave going as we are waiting for Fantasmic to start. Let's see him make his way back over here. In this light, but this is the crowd post Fantasmic. Holy cow. Hey, it's 11 o'clock at night. Boo! I totally didn't think that it was going to be this late. Jesse and Mary here. I did not think it was going to be this late. I didn't upload the video from yesterday yet, so I apologize, but you guys are going to get Steel Panther probably late into the night, and we're going to have to edit today's now so that you guys can get it at a reasonable time tomorrow, because we've got 2 different things to tape for you tomorrow that you're going to be like, whoa, dude, I've wanted to see that stuff for the longest time. But before that, I want to close the video. Jesse's hounding me here. If you guys remember back like 2 months ago, Disney had a campaign called March Magic. It involved two brackets, one for Disneyland versus Disney World, and it was like March Madness rather. Jesse's annoying me by saying it behind me. You guys love when she annoys me like this because you say it in the comments all the time, but that's what a teenager's like. Anyway, the whole thing with March Magic was that they had 16 attractions at either park. They went in a bracket system to find out what the ultimate ride was between the two parks. They offered t-shirts for the attractions. Each attraction within the brackets had a t-shirt that would be available for the ride up until the point where they got eliminated. The day before that contest started, I ordered shirts. It literally has taken like 8 weeks or more, and besides me complaining to them that the stuff didn't get delivered, that wasn't good enough. It took me then tweeting about the fact that stuff didn't get delivered, and then it got delivered overnight. So thank you, Twitter universe, for making things go quick. So that said, check out the shirts that came. This is Mary's favorite ride. It's Midway Maniacs, Toy Story Mania. Jesse has the Hollywood Tower Hotel Bellhops. So, Tower of Terror. I ended up ordering 2 shirts because I knew that this would only be here for a short period of time, but Star Tours Troopers, because I thought that graphic was cool. But this is my favorite ride, if you guys know me from watching the videos. This is Haunted Mansion, Gracie Manor Ghouls. That's the shirt that I wanted to wear because that was the best ride, and I think, I can't remember who won the contest. You guys can leave in the comments if you remember, but I think it was Haunted Mansion from Disney World. So, and that's my favorite ride. But anyway, I'm going to close the video for now. When I was telling you guys earlier, Character Palooza, definitely check it out. We didn't get to see the characters today. Would love to check them out another time. We'll have to go back there. From Character Palooza, Fantasmic tonight. Hadn't been there forever. It's an awesome show. I loved Fantasmic, even though the last time I think we were there was probably, what, like 2 years ago?
Probably.
And I think the last times that we were there, we were with Jesse and we were with other relatives, like little kids. And, you know, when you're waiting that whole long, like 40 minutes or so for the show to start, it gets to be like one of the most miserable experiences. But so, being there by myself, it was great. And they have that new app that I tried to yell into the phone to try to tell you guys when the copyrighted music was playing. You can order from your seat and they deliver it right to you. So I ordered a pretzel and I ordered a Coke. It was at my seat within 3 minutes, 2 minutes and change. It was there. It was amazing. It didn't work that fast. No extra delivery charge. It was the ridiculous rip-off price of Disney prices. You know, there was a gigantic line of people looking to buy like hot dogs and stuff. You could order hot dogs, you could order beer, you could order soda, you could order your pretzels. They deliver it to you in minutes. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
How do they know where you are?
From your Magic Band. Oh. I mean, a girl literally showed right up. I was like, what's this girl standing over me for? So,
it's pretty scary.
Yeah. And they would deliver the magic ears to you and the wand and the glow with the show ears they sell and stuff. And I was blown away. I was like, holy cow, we're in the future. But anyway, we're going to sign off for now so we can get going for editing and sleep, and then wake up tomorrow. We got, like I said, two great things that you guys are going to be happy about. So on that note, thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys. Bye.